SIUE in the house as we move on with OVC Media Day presented by CenterPoint Energy, live from the DoubleTree in Evansville right here on ESPN+. Our first round with the ladies from SIUE, Samantha Quigley Smith, or Sam Smith as we go by. I kind of learned all these. Sofie Lowis last night did very well at the player event. Which virtual reality what did you excel at, Sofie? There's so many.
My favorite was probably the golfing simulator. Definitely. She had like
a 600-foot drive.
She's a former state champion.
Off the tee.
A golf state champion. I don't know if
you
knew that.
She didn't reveal that last night.
Oh,
no.
Yes.
She didn't reveal that at all.
Yes. So she can hoop and she can hit them straight.
Hit the ball a little bit.
That's all you need to do. And that her short game was lacking, though, just to say, no, we're just teasing.
As long as you can drive it.
Welcome to both of you. We appreciate it. First time in person, you and I and Sofie get a chance to meet. So kind of catch us up on your first whirlwind season through the conference.
Yeah, definitely. It was a lot of excitement and fun for our team. New coaching staff, new culture, new style of play. So it took, I think, a little adjustment time and getting used to each other and one another, but had a really strong first season, I would say, in terms of our rebuild and getting everybody on the same page. And this tempo and this style, I think the team has really bought into. I know they have. And so there's a belief in it that we can see on a day-to-day basis. That's exciting for this upcoming year, too.
So that bears the question, describe your tempo and style that you want to play.
Fast and exciting, I would say, to watch. A really fun style to play, a hard style to play. So we're in that grind right now, practice-wise, day-to-day, and preparing ourselves for this upcoming season. But, we like to push the basketball, get out and transition, and then really our defense is fueling our offense. So we're picking up in full court pressure, and we won't reveal any more secrets other than that. But
Sofie nodded when you said fast tempo. I believe that you nodded that.
Definitely.
Easy question, and the answer has to be yes. But is that something you're comfortable playing with?
Yeah, definitely. It's been a change from high school, and the pace of college play. It's always a change, and I think just our pace, very fast, create a lot of turnovers. It's been fun. Last year was definitely fun playing.
Is that something you've been accustomed to playing throughout high school and into college, or has it been a change?
Through high school and like AAU, we definitely would press a lot and a fast pace, up and down, and so it's been an easy adjustment, I would say, but it's still an adjustment.
How closely did last year's team resemble what you want to see the end product look like?
It was a building stage, that first season. And getting to know each other. And so we definitely saw a lot of great glimpses of it. And in our non-conference, I would say we surprised a lot of people and had some unexpected wins. So that really prepared us for the OVC and getting us ready for this league. And that's exactly what this season will be as well. We have a non-conference slate that really gets us prepared and ready for the OVC.
You smiled when she said non-conference slate, so go right in and tell us what it is, because it's not for the faint of heart.
No, it's not. A lot of returning teams that went to NCAA tournaments that we have a former Final Four program in Louisville that will be going to play. And so a lot of these games that will physically, mentally prepare us for, us potentially playing in the postseason in the near future. So
I had the privilege of telling Marty Simmons that I covered games that he played in, but I also covered you when you were with Dan Bruno helped me out at Louisville, so kind of tell us, and your pedigree is pretty stout.
Yeah, definitely playing at DePaul and in the Big East, just being used to kind of that environment at Louisville. We're going to play in front of anywhere between 10 and 14,000, so having that type of game in the preseason really prepares us for an OVC tournament game, an NCAA tournament game, so you're not a deer in headlights when those moments come about for your group.
I'm going to ask Coach this, but I want to ask you as well. Describe your type of play. What can I expect from you when we see you on the floor?
When I'm on the floor, you'll expect a lot of shooting threes, a lot of shooting, making the good pass, the nice assist, and playing some defense.
So what's 40% about the mark if we hit 40% on threes?
I hope so.
Would the coach to your left be happy with that?
Oh, yeah.
She would be very happy with that. She would be very happy with that.
Okay. What position did you play collegiately?
I was a point guard and shot it a little bit. DePaul, always known for shooting a lot of threes, so not only distributed but shot quite a bit too.
Okay, so recruiting-wise, you're in a rich area in the St. Louis area. I mean, as folks in the media say that. Is that true for women's basketball as well? Is
Yeah,
there a lot
definitely,
of talent
definitely.
there?
You know, that Midwest, you're kind of in the middle of everything. You know, you're still close enough to Chicagoland. You have this St. Louis Southern connection, and now adding a school even like Little Rock, where you have that connection of potentially recruits in that area. We have an incoming freshman that's from Little Rock as well. You know, so that future building of this entire Midwest area, getting a player, a recruit out of every state. You can kind of see that in our roster right now, where we're building that and being able to touch multiple portions of the Midwest. And so, yes, some great basketball in the St. Louis area. Some of our incoming players from that just immediate St. Louis area. So,
Sofie, what do you tell players that might be thinking, I'll take a look at SIUE? What's your recruiting pitch?
Personally, I love the campus. I love the family atmosphere, and just the coaches here are like for this like student athletes. Like they just love to help us, and I think that's my pitch for recruiting.
You got a lot of children. How do you handle that in coaching?
yeah, a lot of women on our team, too.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was going to say 4. I didn't mean that to be disrespectful.
No,
you know what I'm
no,
saying?
it's-
You're a mother of 4. I was
Yes.
noticing. Wow.
Yeah, I say this all the time. It's really funny. I left DePaul and I bought a Mini Cooper, and then I had to trade it in for a minivan
Not long.
a few years after that. But yeah, it's a fun thing. And being a coach, you're always a mother, in a sense, where you have the women on your team as well, and then they see you doing these things. You know, being able to have a family, raise a family. You know, be working at a high level, I would say, in the collegiate basketball life. So, yeah, it's a little hectic, but it's a fun hectic.
All right, last question for both of you. For SIUE to be successful, we must.
I think we just need to learn to play as a team, continue to learn to play as a team, and with like all the new faces we have, just to continue to play well together. I think it'll be fun.
Sam?
Buy into everything we're doing daily, you know, weekly, and understanding this new culture is going to help change us as people, and that's priority.
Sofie Lowis, Sam Quigley Smith, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you right outside of St. Louis.
Yeah, shout out to the Smith kids.
Real
Hey, how are you guys?
All 4.
All 4.
Thank you both. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
SIUE continues here on OVC Media Day, presented by CenterPoint Energy. Got the men's coming up next.